be unarmed when our blackness is the weapon you fear. When we put our hands up, we put our weapons on safety, but when our hands are down, it's as if we're pointing a gun at your heads. When we reach into anything, it's as if we're cocking the gun back. And when we grab what it is we're reaching for, it's like the weapon shoots, but it wasn't our weapon that shot. Our weapon was still on safety. It was your weapon that shot, and it was way more than your gunshot that shot us when that gun shot us. It wasn't the color of your skin that made you a racist cop. It was what you let your skin stand for. And I stand here with my hands at safety, but my skin was always safe. My skin was never loaded. I can gesture my hands in the form of a gun, but you won't see my blackness shooting out at you. What are you so afraid of? As my mouth speaks, you tell me to freeze. What are you gonna do? Kill me for speaking freely? Oh, so now my voice is a weapon to you. It doesn't matter how much I speak, it will just make you even more afraid of me, won't it? It's sad that I have to think about what it would be like if I were a black man. I probably would have already been dead. Put me in these cuffs and you're just repeating history. Cuffs are just upgraded versions of chains, sir. If only you can chain my skin, right? Instead of shooting me, if only you can shoot my color, right? Pathetic. Treat women with the same respect that you treat our men, and treat men with the same respect you treat our women if you want to be equal in this world.
Bridges stronger than hate, so that we may be safe and free from sexism, racism, and hate. Building bridges stronger than hate, for darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Just as hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that.
Right.
Building bridges stronger than hate, so that we may have the courage to speak the truth and the humility to listen, putting the good of others above our own ambition, so that we may be freed from the burden of fear, the weight of suspicion, and the heaviness of an unforgiving soul. Building bridges stronger than hate, where our compassion will be wedded to our actions. Both women and men of all races, ethnicities, and creeds will be strong.
Happens blocks from our own homes, we cannot neglect the continuous and horrendous violence that plagues schools, movie theaters, bars, offices, and city streets across the country. We cannot allow one more massacre like this to happen, one more black man to be senselessly murdered in his streets, one more child slaughtered in school, one more life lost to a hate crime.
Gescherzer meod, gescherzer meod. All the world is but a narrow bridge, and the most important thing is to not be afraid.
So one more time for the cops in the back, stop criminalizing sex. This starts right here at home, everybody. Get to know the politicians. Get to know that the DA has so much power over who gets charged, who gets overcharged, who is charged for condoms. Now they charge for cell phones, are we going to let them do that? No! One more time. No! In 2019, we demand to stop charging folks with cell phones as an instrument of crime. 90% is on sex workers. Stop it right now. Yes! We want full decriminalization of chosen prostitution. And we want you to stop conflating chosen sex work with sex trafficking. I'm going to say that one more time. I'm a child sex trafficking survivor. They need to stop conflating chosen prostitution with sex trafficking. It is not the same!
Experience in public, but imagine that every single day for a trans person, especially a trans person of color, trying to get a job. It's ridiculous. We need the community, we need every woman here to stand with us for the injustices, for the ignorance, for the bigotry, so the government won't erase us. They're trying to erase us. F Trump! He will not win this fight, because we will stand together and we will fight all that ignorance and bigotry. And it's sad. It's sad that the community and the country that we live in cannot understand. You have to accept we are here and we're not going nowhere. We live for ourselves. We love ourselves. We're just asking for a space to be ourselves, unapologetic. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight or today and standing for these rights. But just know, when you stand here, you need to be standing for every right. You need to be out here for Black Lives Matter. You need to be out here for Trans Lives Matter. You need to be out here for anti-racism. You need to be out here for us women, trans women, and all women. Because we matter and we're going to make it. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is to get out to these polls and make sure that we vote. Because we're going to vote no for discrimination. We're going to vote no for bigotry. We're going to vote no for anti-racism. And we're going to vote no for everything. Everyone have a wonderful day, and thank you so much.